everyone, this is Anita White with Love Your Art, and we're back today with another video, and we're going to be doing a flip cup on an 18 by 24 inch canvas. This is part of a collaboration that we're doing with our Facebook group, Acrylic Dutch Pour and More. One of our paint activities for the month of August 1st through the 15th, is to get a flip cup buddy to do a flip cup with. And what we do is select between 5 to 7 colors and the same size canvas. You don't have to have the same brand of paint, but the same colors are required. So I have buddied up with Jamie Harris, who's the administrator of the Acrylic Dutch Pour and More Facebook group with me. And we are going to be doing this 18 by 24 inch canvas. And I decided to do two things, the flip cup and then to try out a new recipe. So the paint colors I have today are, I'll go over those and then I'll tell you what's in the recipe. This is the Artist Loft Old Gold, which is a favorite of mine. Then another favorite is the Amsterdam Permanent Blue Violet. You can see those are a little on the thicker side. Then we have the Artist Loft Metallic Blue. Love this color as well. Along with the Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. We also have Liquitex Basics Silver Argent. The Liquitex Basics Turquoise, and our Liquitex Basics Lime Green. So those are the 7 colors that we'll be using in our flip cup. We have 2 cups that we're going to layer, and then we'll flip. I have some Amsterdam titanium white here to use as an extender, should we need it. So we're going to begin with our Artist Loft Old Gold. And the idea here is to try to layer both cups pretty evenly and allow for, they won't be filled up. These are 18-ounce cups. We're going to need to allow for about the same amount in each. What goes in first comes out last. So this is our Old Gold that's going in first. Then we have that followed by the Permanent Blue Violet. And this composition is made of 130 grams of Floetrol, 50 grams of Liquitex Pouring Medium, and 50 grams of paint, no water added. And that's what each of these colors have been mixed with. We're just going to try this out to see how these colors work using this particular formula. That's 130 grams American Floetrol. Then we have 50 grams of the Liquitex Basics Pouring Medium, and then 50 grams of the actual paint with no water added. It's a little on the thicker end. I wanted to try to work with a thicker composition for this flip cup. I also am thinking that I'll probably try it out with our ring pour to see how this formula works. Okay, so we have that. And our final color is the actual lime green. Super lime green, that's for sure. Stir that a little more. All right. Okay. Now we have one of each color in here, and there's 7 colors, and I'm wanting to add just a touch more of my permanent blue violet. Because I want that to be seen. All right, so here we have it. 2 beautiful cups. You can see what we have by way of our colors. We're going to try and take these and flip them. And we'll move all of our friends aside so that we don't get paint in our leftover paint. Give that a few seconds to release. And hopefully we will be pleased with what we see by way of outcomes. Let's take this one up. Oh yeah. There's beauty right there. We'll let that sit on the edge there. Oh, and more beauty. Right there. And let that sit there. Taking the torch just to pop air bubbles. Okay, we are going to see what happens with these beautiful colors. Go ahead and lift that up. Put that cup here. I'll lift this one up. Got more beauty inside, see that? Okay, what we're going to do first is try to pull these into a circular motion before we add any extender. Just trying to get these colors to really come together on the canvas without going over. Oh, that's so, so pretty. Let's see what we can do to retain that. Bring it back to the middle. We'll leave it there. Then we'll take our titanium white. Just kind of giving it a chance to come around. The extender helps us to keep from overstretching. We want to keep as much of this beautiful color intact, and this extender really does help you do that. All right, so what we'll do is take our spoon stick around, just pulling that out a little bit to the edge so that we don't have to work so hard to get it over the edge. Okay, these colors are looking amazing. I'm excited to see what happens. Especially using this new formula. I don't know that anyone's used it. I didn't get it from anyone. I actually just put it together. The 130 grams of Floetrol to 50 grams of Liquitex Basics pouring medium, and then 50 grams of tube paint with the colors we've talked about and we see here. All right, so here we go. We have an opportunity to torch again. And we are going to get our friends together and see what we can do with them. All right, we are going to probably try to pull this down and around. Before we move it again to our corners. Let's see if we get over that corner. Let's go down to this one again. Get that closer to the edge. We'll come down the side to get it closer to the edge here. And then we'll go down this side. Giving that corner. And I think we're about ready to go to the upper corner now. Putting my hands underneath. And we're going to push it to the my upper right corner. See, and hopefully that's going nicely over the edge. Yeah, from what I can tell, nicely over the edge. And we're going to move it down back to the middle. Moving it, I'm wanting to retain my permanent blue violet. Moving this down off the edge over here. Okay. Move it back to the middle. There we go. So pretty. Hopefully we keep it this way. And then we gotta rest for a second. Gets a little heavy, so put it down. I'm thinking now we'll try this upper, grab those pins underneath and grab toward the upper left here, my upper left. And hopefully that's going over nicely. All right, and we'll move it back to the center. And we're going to move this all the way back to the lower right. Hopefully we've got our edges covered nicely so that everything is headed nicely toward this end. And over, 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 over. Good. Oh, those are beautiful colors. Let's see if we can keep it that way. All right, I think the corner there needs to be tapped. This corner may need to be tapped. But we're going to put this down now. We're going to look around, examine our canvas and make sure we've got coverage everywhere. These colors are so pretty. Taking my gloves off and looking for paint underneath the canvas, the tip here, just to tap the very corner of the canvas. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm very pleased with this. And then we're going to go on the same thing, very corner here, reach underneath, pull some of that excess paint, bring it up, and just use it to tap out that corner edge. Okay, covering that nicely. Wow, looking good. I'm very pleased with this. Let's try this corner over here. Yes, it's covered nicely as well. So, a little darker paint here. Just want to get that. All right, that's good. We're not going to touch it anymore, but we are going to look around and take our Panabrand wiping tool, this little guy, and make sure we wipe underneath, grabbing all that excess paint so that this design can come to rest. Yep, we have to do it with this as well, not just with the Dutch pour. I think I'm going to use some of that color. Some of that excess down there. Okay, that's good. And we're going to take in like over here, underneath. I'm seeing more color that I like for this corner. There. That happens sometimes. Love, love, love color palette we used here. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Cells are coming through nicely. And we're looking good. Now, interestingly enough, there isn't a lot of gold in here, but we can see where the green and gold came together a little bit here. There's a spot of gold there, a couple of cells of the pink there. Super pretty. All right, close-up time. Hold on. Okay, everyone, here we have our 18 by 24 inch canvas, our actual flip cup with 7 colors. We've got beautiful cells and color throughout with these 7 colors. You can see them all here. The lime green, little bits of the Artist Loft Old Gold, the turquoise, the Quinacridone, the metallic blue, along with the permanent blue violet, all here showing up nicely. Here we have our lovely, lovely cells in front, right in the center. Look how pretty those are. Now, remember, I tried a new formula here, so we're going to see how this dries, and hopefully we can be pleased with it. But there you have it, 18 by 24 inch flip cup with 7 colors for our Paint Buddy flip cup activity with acrylic Dutch pouring more. By the way, if you haven't joined us, do so. We'd love to have you. And also, if you haven't liked and subscribed here on our YouTube channel, Love Your Art, we'd love to have you there as well. Thank you so much for joining me each and every time. And until next time, keep loving your art, and we will see you all on the very next video upload. Bye now.